because he's already getting pissed because I was just talking about his girl. Okay. So the next one up is Immortal, right? From Invincible, right? Give me a little backstory. When does this character come out? All that stuff. And then we'll get into the breakdown in it. So let's talk a little bit about Immortal, like who Immortal is. All right, Immortal. So this is another bedrock character in the series. He's one of the oldest superheroes in Invincible's universe, literally and figuratively, right? He's like the combination of like Superman, Abraham Lincoln, King Arthur, 3,000-year-old warrior, all in one. It's a single character. He's got all that going on. He was originally created again by Robert Kirkman, who created all the characters here, and Corey Walker, who's the artist. And he first appeared in Invincible number 7 back in 2003 as a member of the original Guardians of the Globe. So he first appears in the Justice League style elder statesman hero. That's the role that he plays. He's been around forever. Kind of looks like Randall Savage a little bit to me, but and then Omni-Man murders the entire team. So this is kind of the timeline here. And this is where the readers discover that his name is not just a gimmick, right? Why does he call himself Immortal? Because he can't die. He can't stay dead, right? So that's a great power to have. You lose that fight, you get beat down, but you come back, right? And he also has, among his other powers, right? This is why he lived for so long, is that you have super strength, you have flight, you have extreme durability, insane regeneration abilities, and functional immortality. You can kill him, but you usually can't keep him dead, right? That's the difference. Obviously we saw that you can be killed, but you tend to just come back to life, right? So that's where you go. You can try and kill him. You can think that. So historically, he's lived many lives. He's been a Celtic warrior. He was a knight of the Arthurian legacy, right? Sure, that's how I said. He discovered during the Age of Discovery. He was a soldier in like all kinds of wars, and he was Abraham Lincoln himself. He was literally Abraham Lincoln. So that's his history. Like his role in Invincible is that before Omni-Man betrayed, he was just playing his role as one of Earth's premier heroes and the leader of the original team, right? So he's one of the few heroes powerful enough to actually challenge Omni-Man physically. Not win, but at least stand out. And that's a very important distinction. So when he massacres the Guardians, Immortal is the one who lands some of those powerful blows against him. Him and like war woman, right? She gets in. Even though he kills, he comes back and immediately tries to finish the fight. Like he's undaunted by the fact that he gets beat down. A savage beating, man. A savage beating. So he ignores all that. He gets right into it, right? So, this is a guy, he's carrying a lot of weight because he's watched all of his friends die, that family die. He's been through it all. He's repeatedly got that cycle. He's old ass dude. But you see who he hooked up with. He definitely hollered at Kate and he's like, what's up, girl? Like, let's stop this nonsense. You're looking for a stable dude. He's no more stable than me. I'm 3,000 years old, right? Like, come on. I still look young. He ran the line that we run when you're chasing one of them young ones. That's what he ran, and it worked out, right? I got to give you your props on that. You got the youngest, little cutest thing on the show, right? So this is why the character works, because like we can imagine, we've kind of played with this idea, like Randall Savage, Wolverine, these guys that keep coming back, like they never die. Like there's a lot of mythical stuff in him. We kind of get stories of like the Wandering Juice character, right? Tithonus of Greek mythology, Vandal Savage. So we get all this stuff, the Fisher King archetype. We get all that kind of absorbed in this character. That's why he works. So let's get to it. Let's run the wheel. So if this character shows up on my doorstep, right, do I let this character in, right? Well, the first thing is like I'm looking at his impression, and yeah, he's tall, confident-looking guy. He's flying around. Like you can do all the things. So you look like a hero. Like I would trust you. You look very trustworthy. Like that's what it is. Then I asked myself, what about his power set? How powerful is this guy? And it's staggeringly so, right? It's power. He can fly. He's got superhuman strength. He's got superhuman speed, near invulnerability, regeneration abilities, immortality. Like, come on, man. He's dripping with it. Centuries of warfare. Like, if he wanted my house, he could just take it. There's nothing he could do about it, right? He's incredibly powerful. No, this is where he's like going to be redeemed. Like, it's his character, right? His character is... he protects humanity. He risks his life. He leads superhero teams. He's a very responsible person, but he's tired. Like, he's kind of worn out. I think getting Cade's going to add some life into him. He's got life scars from thousands of years, so he can be bitter angry, be frustrated, impulsive. He's not evil though. He's just carrying, like, you need some therapy, man. This is where I'm not joking. Like, mental health is no joke. This is where you have thousands of years of trauma. You need to get thousands of years, at least hundreds of years of therapy up in that bad boy. Like, that's something that you're going to need to get, right? Because you've seen some real savage stuff. But now you got a new life going. You have a child on the way. So I hope your outlook's going to get better. Now, he shows up at the crib. What's the best case scenario? Well, I'm going to sit here and have a great conversation about medieval kingdoms, ancient civilizations. Like, what was Gilgamesh really like? Was he as much of a dick as everybody says? Modern history. Like, I'm sure the guy's noodle was just baked with all types of information. What was Abraham Lincoln really like? Like, come on, man. You knew that slavery shit was wrong. What's wrong with you, right? So you're not going to meet a more interesting person if Immortal shows up at your his, right? This is what it is. The worst case scenario is that he brings a catastrophe right along with him. Like, the Omni-Man is still looking for him and happens to spot him coming to my house, and they just get it on right there. So this is a guy, like, there's a little bit of downside, but it's a little bit of an overreach right there. I'm not really worried about that. So final verdict, like, yeah, if Immortal shows up at my house, yeah, I'm letting him in, man. I don't have a problem with it, man. I'm just being really honest with you. I'm going to let this guy in. I think you should too. I think overall, like, he's the kind of guy that you want to mess with, man. He's a decent dude. He's got high morals. He's got great power. So yeah, it's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. So let's see. Do I want to get into another one? Let's see. Let's do another one. Let's see what we have up next. Because I got some